Welcome back, viewers. You're watching NewsX and I'm Simran. Now let's put the focus on the top story. NewsX is getting exclusive source-based information on why Pakistan has rushed for a ceasefire. As per the sources, Pakistan Defence Networks has spread high alert messages that their nuclear command and control infrastructure was next on India's target. Pakistan feared strike on strategic installation in Rawalpindi, and that is now being understood as one of the many core reasons that in fact Pakistan has agreed to the ceasefire. All right, as per sources, Pakistan has reached out to the United States for urgent intervention. Now, before in fact going ahead, let me also get in a word from my colleague Megha Sharma, joining me live on the broadcast with more details. Megha, what we are picking up from the sources is in fact a very crucial information. Fearing the attack possibly at Rawalpindi is what Pakistan's intentions have been behind agreeing to the ceasefire. What are you picking up?
Right. So as per top government sources and also reports that have been pouring in the American media, including in New York Times and including on CNN, here's what has actually transpired in the last 48 hours. Pakistan has struck India with the ballistic missiles on its air force stations in Sirsa and in Suratgarh, which is in Rajasthan, which India has been able to successfully intercept and destroy those missiles. Right after that, there were 10 of these Pakistani air bases that were struck successfully by India. And these air bases were struck by BrahMos, Hammer and Scout missiles, which were aboard the Rafale fighter jets. And particularly, some of these very strategic air bases that were struck were the Noor Khan Air Base, which was in Rawalpindi, which is just a few kilometers from the Strategic Planning Department that takes control of the nuclear arsenal of Pakistan. Skardu was struck, Sukur, Rafiki, Murid, Sialkot, Sargoda, Balori, Jacobabad, Karachi airstrip, they were all struck, and this is when Pakistan hit the panic button. Right after that, there were frantic phone calls that were made from the Pakistani side to President Donald Trump's team. And after that, with the flurry of phone calls, there was J.D. Vance, who up until now was saying that there was no role that America is going to play in the conflict between India and Pakistan. If there was a war that broke out between India and Pakistan, there would be an extremely limited minor role that is going to be played by United States of America. After that, there was a phone call that was made from J.D. Vance's side to India, and there was an appeal. India was encouraged to slow down its assault on Pakistan. And that's when there was also a phone call that was made from Marco Rubio's office to ask After Munir, the Pakistani army chief, to dial down, to make a call, to use the hotline between the two military establishments. And that's when the phone call came from Director General Military Operations of Pakistan to the Director General Military Operations of India, where an appeal was made by Pakistan for a ceasefire, for completely stopping the firing and military operations, to which India decided to accept that proposal, accept that appeal, and without any pre or post conditions, India decided to agree to what Pakistan was proposing. So here's how the United States of America brokered this understanding that was brought forth between both the countries of India and Pakistan, and at 5 p.m. that ceasefire was declared. So here's how this story happened in the last 48 hours. In fact, now it's more than 48 hours, but this is what U.S. involvement was. This is what Pakistan had been pleading to America, that Pakistani's nuclear arsenal was in danger. Pakistani's nuclear arsenal was on target. India had already hit the 10 air bases of Pakistan, completely annihilating Pakistan's land and air capabilities to strike India back again. That's when that panic call happened from Asim Munir. That's when the Pakistani side called up United States of America, pleading to the Americans to help them stop this annihilation that was carried out by India on the night of May 9.